A federal judge in Texas blocks Biden 100-day deportation freeze. And in this video, I am going to explain to you what it really means. Hello, my name is Bijou Ngwanda. I am an immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area. If you're new to my channel, just go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. And please hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you feel in a good mood and if this information is really useful to you, just give me likes, because I've been talking about it. This is 2021. We need to keep this positivity flowing, okay? Court blocks Biden 100-day deportation freeze. Remember, I've done this video where I was explaining the executive order, one of those executive order signed by Biden, pretty much putting a 100-day freeze on deportation. And I went ahead and explained who was the target while the 100 days is freeze is going, and who wasn't the target. I'm gonna leave the video in the suggested link so that you can go ahead and watch it, so you will know, pretty much have the entire story, what is actually going on. And I remember in that video, I said to you that the state of Texas had already filed a lawsuit, and today the judge has issued a temporary restraining, basically restriction for 14 days, putting a halt, actually halting again that deportation freeze, basically just saying that deportation is going to resume. And while we're waiting for the Biden administration appeal, what is really going on? Let's make sense of it. We know that with executive orders get challenged all the time. We've seen it with Trump. Now we are seeing it with Biden. Remember with Trump, when DACA was challenged, remember when Trump issued his executive order back in 2017, basically halting all DACA applications, not taking any more DACA applications, and then reducing the work permit by 1 year instead of 2 years, and pretty much all the rule surrounding advance parole was also stopped at the same time. And this executive order got challenged in court, unfortunately, but at the time, 2017, the decision was stayed. So people went on appeal, the decision still stayed, and then in 2020, we got a big win when this case went all the way to the Supreme Court, and we know that now that DACA has been fully restored, work permit back to 2 years, and policy surrounding advance parole have been fully restored as well. But what is really going on with this 100 days deportation freeze? Stop. So basically, Biden puts a 100-day deportation freeze, basically to stop deportation, and then the judge blocks it. So basically, the judge is putting an halt on the freeze itself. So basically, the judge is saying that deportation has to go back. And the judge has said that Biden is actually violating the, when I say Biden, I'm pretty much saying the government, like the Biden administration is in violation of immigration law. And then the Biden administration has to follow the law pretty much strictly, because the law says that when someone is removed, someone is ordered removed, the DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, has to deport that person within 90 days. And now we have Biden putting a 100 days. The judge said that executive order has violated immigration law, even though, and then he continues by saying that this executive order signed by Biden violated the immigration law and did not give any explanation and any pretty much policies why they had to freeze deportation for 100 days. Even though Biden has explained the reason why they had to freeze deportation for 100 days, I explained it in detail in that video. Please check the link below. Basically, Biden was saying that we need to have all our resources focusing on the border security, because people are really coming to the border. We will have a crisis at the border because people are thinking that the amnesty is coming and everybody's rushing at the border to enter the United States. So instead of, since we don't have enough resources, instead of like having things all over the places, let's focus on securing our borders, and let's just focus on deporting people who are a threat to national security, threat to border security, and the threat to public safety, which I have already explained. But I just said those policies or those reasoning behind that that executive order is not what it was supposed to be. Basically, Biden has violated immigration law, and they have put a freeze on that freeze. If you know what I mean. Basically, it just simply means that deportation is back, just the way it was when Trump was in power. The same way deportation is back, and within 14 days, they're waiting for Biden to the Biden administration to appeal and challenge this court order that just came today. So, you know, it's just the nature of the immigration law. It's very political, and every administration tried to either restrict it or open it up. It's always going to be a fight. So if you're seeing me coming here and just giving you the news, not because I want to frustrate you, it's because I want you to be prepared for what's coming. And it's the nature of the business. Laws, when it comes to immigration, they changes all the time. That's why you need to subscribe, hit that notification bell, so that you will be updated. You will know what's coming, because that's our job. We know what's coming all the time, and we can explain to you. And if there are actions to take, then we can tell you what actions to take. Okay, this is Bijou Ngwanda, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area, and this was U.S. immigration. Bye-bye.